all began back in December. Every team with a positive outlook going forward.
3 seconds. 2, 1. It's good! A buzzer beater.
Through the course of this season, ups and downs.
Knocked down and wins it in overtime. And that will be it. My goodness. Heartbreak.
And now.
Great fight, but they come up just short.
We're in playoff time.
What a ball game. What a classic.
And every team's trying to
earn a trip to the state tournament.
The state tournament. The excitement begins now.
What a night here. They win. My goodness, what a finish.
WCMP Sports presents high school basketball.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside Sexton Arena on the Jim and Adrian Smith Court for this Section 6AA quarterfinal matchup between your Pine City Dragons and the Sauk Center Main Streeters. It's a rematch from earlier in the season, the holiday tournament out at Perham, where Pine City beat Sauk Center. And now Pine City looking to do the same thing here in the quarterfinals to punch their ticket to the section semifinals. We actually just had a big upset in this previous game where the number 12th seeded Annandale Cardinals beat the 4th seeded St. Cloud Cathedral Crusaders. Other than that, it's pretty status quo. Albany did move on after beating Royalton, so no surprise there. But for the Pine City Dragons, it's a rematch here against Sauk Center, and they're hoping to win said rematch as Pine City beat Spectrum in the first round. 6 did grab the number 2 seed, Pine City the number 7 seed, but you can pretty much throw all the records that you had during the regular season out the window just because it is playoffs. And as I've said before, you just never know what's going to happen in the playoffs. We just had a team with a losing record, the number 12 seed, beat a team in St. Cloud Cathedral who came in here with a 18-9 record on the regular, or 18-8 record, on the regular season, or 17-8, 17-9. There we go. I told you my math isn't great, but either way, they did come in here as the number 4 seed, and they got upset by Annandale. So Pine City, I guess technically would be looking for an upset here as they are the lower seed, but I don't think Pine City would consider it an upset. I think they're looking at this one and going, hey, if we win, this is just another statement win for us to show everybody that we belong in the conversation to be talked about a team going to state, and I think that they do. When this team is on, they are on, and they are hard to stop. But Sauk Center is the number 2 seed for a reason. The Sauk Center Main Streeters come into tonight 23-4 on the season, 9-2 in section play. They score 60 points a game as an offense and only give up 45 points as a defense. That is good enough for about the 4th or 5th ranked defense in the section. Taking a look at those 4 losses, as we mentioned before, one of them coming to Pine City, but early in the year they lost to Crosby, Ironton, and Albany for a Pine City victory here tonight as they are playing here at St. John's University against the Sauk Center Main Streeters. Now again, Sauk Center's had Pine City's number for years. And finally this year, they were able to defeat Sauk Center in a Perham tournament. And that I was able to talk with their head coach, Patrick Judd, and a few of their players, and they just mentioned how much that meant to them to be able to finally get a win, and it meant a whole lot to them. So here we are out at St. John's University, Sexton Arena on the Jim and Adrian Smith Court for this Section 6AA quarterfinal matchup between the Dragons and Sauk Center Main Streeters. We're going to take a commercial break, hear word from some of our fine sponsors. When we come back, we'll talk more about this game and everything coming up with it. Also, we've got an interview with the head coach, Patrick Judd, after their win over Spectrum. All that and more when we come back. You're listening to Girls Section quarterfinal matchup here on WCMP.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer, that signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on-site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Exhale slowly, letting any tension leave your body. Breathe in deeply as you stretch every fiber of your soul.
This woman's gonna kill me.
I know, and she's so boring.
Now, lift your back.
I'd rather have the WCMP deals guy leading this class.
Oh, yeah.
This week, snag a 30-minute massage at Pine City Family Chiropractic for only $45. Breathe.
WCMPradio.com/deals. Slowly now. WCMPradio.com/deals. Now, breathe.
Coach Judd, first of all, thanks so much for joining me. And first, congrats on the win. What did that mean to come out of here and play like you did here this evening?
Well, anytime you're playing at home, you want to look good in front of the fans and stuff too, and especially in a playoff game, you never know what you're going to get out of your young kids, especially those sophomores that have maybe played their first real playoff game. So that was fun to see that they struggled a little bit in the first half, but then we made some adjustments at halftime, and they did a good job of executing and just settling down and remembering it was just a game.
And, of course, in that first half, Carly Jusak got her 2,000th career point. What did that mean for you as a coach to see her be able to get to that career mark?
Going into the year, you kind of thought there was an outside chance she could maybe get it just because you knew what kind of scoring she was going to have to do for us to have success. Going through the year, you're kind of like, well, it might be the second playoff game or maybe even a third playoff game. But when she went off of that 63-point night, there was no doubt we knew she was going to get there. So it was really fun to get it done in the first half and get it out of the way.
Yes.
Even though we weren't trying to do it that way, but it just worked out that way. And, tonight just worked out exactly the way you could have asked for it.
And Carly Jusak wound up leading the team in points scored, but you got a ton of contribution from other players on the team, like Klepper and Vivian Lati, Thiemenbowl. We could go on and on, but what was it like to be able to see that contribution from those other players? Maybe not so much scoring, but just being in the correct spots.
Once again, it's a lot of these kids' first real significant playoff game. It's huge that they know they can put the ball in the hole, because when we go to our next game here, we have to be able to have 5 players that can score. It can't just be one. And everybody, the last time we played Sauk Center, if that's who we get again, which we expect, Carly went off for 40. So we know they're going to be, dialed in on her, and somebody else has to be ready to shoot the ball. And we know that we have four kids that are on the floor with her all the time that can put the ball in the hole. So it's exciting.
Absolutely. And speaking of that game on Saturday, again, potentially more than likely against Sauk Center, what does that mean for this team to get to beat them for the first time in years this year, but to also get another rematch against them for another chance to try and beat them?
It's another chance for us to prove that we belong in the conversation for the playoff run to state. So I know for us, this kind of feels like if we win this game, things look really good down the stretch here. So we know it's going to be tough. It's not going to come easy, and chances are it's not going to come the same way it did the first time. So, we'll get a good night's rest. I'll be looking at game film most of the night, trying to get ready for the next game, and we'll see what happens. It's just give yourself a chance, right?
Absolutely. Well, Coach, thanks so much for joining us here in the post game, and good luck on Saturday.
Appreciate it. Go Dragons.
Stan's Equipment in Pine City carries a full line of power equipment to help you with your workload, no matter the season. They offer a wide variety of truck equipment, power equipment, tractor equipment, lakeshore equipment, smart equipment, and Louisiana grills. So much to see and look at only at Stan's Equipment. They even offer pre-owned inventory and reliable service and parts department for all your power equipment. Come check out their inventory, new and used, or have them service your equipment. Stan's Equipment, your local power equipment dealer, Pine City.
Hinkley Towing.
Hi, I'm on the side of the highway with a flat. Can you help me?
On the way.
Hinkley Towing?
Yep. How can we help?
We just had an accident and don't know where to bring the vehicle.
No sweat.
Hinkley Towing. Experienced drivers, state-of-the-art trucks, and 24/7 service. For Hinkley Towing, call 320-385-4049 anytime. Hinkley Towing. 320-385-4049 anytime.
Back here on WCMP 106.5 FM. Yeah, thanks to Patrick Judd for joining us in the pregame after that Spectrum win on Thursday. Appreciate him. And, of course, as we mentioned in that interview, Carly Jusak hit her 2,000th career point, as well as now well over 1,000 rebounds. Just what a career she's had for the Pine City Dragons. And she'll be taking that talent to Idaho next year for the Vandals. And I got to imagine she's going to be a contributor for them next year. It's going to be fun to see her play at the next level, but she will certainly be missed in the Pine City program. In fact, we do have an interview with her after the game talking about that 2,000th career point, so why don't we get to that right now? We're now joined by, of course, our player of the game, Carly Jusak. First of all, Carly, congrats on the win here tonight.
Thank you.
And, of course, a milestone reach. We talked about it in preseason, but you got to 2,000 career points along with 1,000 career rebounds. What does that mean for you?
It definitely means a lot. 2,000 points was a goal that I knew I could possibly get this year, but it wasn't my main goal. My main focus was just to be the best team player that I can be and just go out there and do my role and do my best. And if I get it. And that's kind of just how my outlook on it, but I'm super appreciative of my team and everyone who helped me to get there, so it feels amazing.
And you guys got one more home game here before the playoffs go to neutral site, but what does it mean for you to get one final home game here at Pine City?
Yeah, that also felt great. I didn't know if we were going to be able to secure a home game. I was super relieved at Royalton when I found out that we could play at home. It just felt, it's where I'm most comfortable. It just felt good that we could play here at least one more time and know that it's going to be our last time and we can just go out there and play our hardest.
And what was the message to this team? You guys, after losing to Ogilvie, lost 3 straight after that, and then you were, like you said, able to get that win over Royalton. What was the message to the team after getting that win, knowing you get one more playoff game here at home?
Yeah, it was just that we're not done. We still have work to do and we can still do better. And it doesn't matter. What's in the past is in the past, and we can get past that and just do our best and come out and win this game. And it doesn't matter what the previous losses. And so that was kind of our outlook and just what we were looking forward to.
Well, Carly, thank you so much for joining me here. I know you got to get down to other people to talk to, but I appreciate you joining me. Congrats on the 2,000 career points, and good luck on Saturday.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Promoting good health in children is the best way to ensure they'll enjoy good health as adults. Don't skip out on your children's wellness appointments. Call Wellia Health today at 320-679-1313 to set up a Well Child visit. Our friendly family medicine providers love to support young families by helping your children stay healthy, active, and feeling their very best. WelliaHealth.org.
Back here on WCMP 106.5 FM. Yeah, thanks again to Carly Jusak. She had plenty of people there to watch that game, and she will here tonight, as will the entire Pine City team. So we appreciate her coming to talk after the game and just taking time to treat us to a lovely interview. We've appreciated all the Pine City players, past and present, who have done interviews with us post-game. It does mean a lot to me because it makes the program just a little bit better when we get our local athletes on air, and of course it gives them the recognition that they deserve. But Carly Jusak, yeah, what a career she's had for Pine City, and hopefully it can continue. Hopefully it will go on past tonight, and hopefully they will move on to next Wednesday for the quarterfinals, or excuse me, the semifinals, where they would play the winner of Holdingford and Osaka. So we'll have to wait and see. On the other side of the bracket, it's Albany and Annandale who will play in the first semifinal game next Wednesday at 6 p.m. And again, if Pine City wins tonight, they would play in the second semifinal game against the winner of Holdingford and Osaka at 7:30 back here at St. John's University. And then hopefully they can win 2 more with that semifinal game, and then the section championship game, which would be played then next Friday at St. Cloud State at 6 p.m. But we're getting ahead of ourselves now, so we'll have to wait and see. But again, Pine City playing against Sauk Center here this afternoon at Sexton Arena on the campus of St. John's University. And we will be getting to tip-off here shortly, but taking a look at these two teams once again. If you're just joining us, Sauk Center coming in to this game, a pretty darn good team, the number 2 seed in the section at 23-4. They score 60 points per game, give up about 45 points per game, and they're 9-2 in the section. Their only losses came against some top-tier teams. Of course, Pine City was one of them. Pine City, one of their 4 losses, and if you're Pine City, that's got to give you confidence, I got to imagine, going into this one. But their other losses came against Crosby, Ironton, Pelican Rapids, as well as Albany. So those are their 4 losses on the season for Sauk Center. And Pine City hoping to get their second win over this Sauk Center team here this year. And again, Pine City, the number 7 seed, with that win over Royalton, they were able to advance and get to play at home. And for Pine City, they ended the season with a 17-9 record, a 5-2 record in the section, and scoring 66 points per game, only giving up about 52 points per game. Their offense, second best scoring offense in the section behind Albany, and then their defense is about middle of the road in the section. We've got some fantastic defenses. But despite the defense being middle of the road, this defense plays a lot better than what the points per game shows. This defense is a very good defense, very talented, and they get the job done. And just because they're according to the points per game, it's middle of the road, does not mean that this defense can't get the job done. With Coach Judd, he talked about how Jusac went off against this team for 40 points in their first meeting.
Expert services for both residential and commercial jobs. To schedule your project or for more information, contact them today at 320-629-6341. K&K Concrete would like to say good luck and go Dragons.
Arrowhead Transit plays a pivotal role in bolstering the communities it serves. By providing accessible and reliable transportation, they ensure essential travel for work, education, and healthcare. Arrowhead Transit is customer-centric, continuously evolving to meet the needs of the community with initiatives like community outreach programs, job fairs, and educational workshops and more. Arrowhead Transit is more than just a transportation service. It is a vital part of the communities it supports. Your connection, your community. Arrowhead Transit. Your ride.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance today at townandcountry-ins.com or stop in our offices in Finlayson, Hinckley, and Mora.
And here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch, the premier indoor batting cages in North Branch. Whether you're trying to make the team or take the team to the next level, Here's the Pitch has state-of-the-art pitching machines for both baseball and fast-pitch softball. If your batter needs some individual instruction, Here's the Pitch has lessons with current and former collegiate instructors. Make the right call today. They've got the equipment, you provide the batter. Find Here's the Pitch on Facebook or visit here'sthepitchmn.com. here'sthepitchmn.com. Back here on WCMP 106.5 FM, AM 1350. Getting your starting lineups here, starting with the Sauk Center Main Streeters, who are the designated home team as the higher seed, who are head coached by Scott Bergman. For them, it'll be number 5, Emily Peters, 13, Avery Ryland, 15, Sierra Cortman, number 21, Madeline Schuster, Reland, excuse me, not Ryland, it's Reland. And then number 45, Victoria Jennison. On the other side for your Pine City Dragons, it is going to be number 2, Mallory Klepper, number 10, Summer Thiemann, 11, Brooke Boland, 12, Carly Jusac, and 23, Vivian Latti. Of course, your Dragons are head coached by Patrick Judd. The Sauk Center Main Streeters wearing their home maroon uniforms with the white letters and numbers, the white stripe down the side of the shorts, and the black trim on the waistband. For your Pine City Dragons, their white away uniforms, the green letters and numbers outlined in black, the black waistband, green trim on the bottom of the short, on the neck and the shoulders. And we are just about set for action here. The Dragons and Main Streeters about set to go. We are moments away from tip-off here in this Section 6AA quarterfinal matchup. Dragons, Main Streeters. Judd giving his team one final word of encouragement. Don't forget, over on 100.9 FM in only a little bit, you will have Hinckley Finlayson playing against Crosby Ironton in the Section 7 AA quarterfinal matchup. And now over on 95.5 FM, it's Bram versus BBE, Belgrade Brutenell Rosa, in that quarterfinal matchup. 18 minutes are up on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. 3 locations, Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. It's Jennison, Jusac at the line for tip-off, and it is won by the Main Streeters, and not good. A wide-open Schuster is going to lay it in for 2. No one there for Pine City. I mean, absolutely no one. But here we go. Pine City comes back the other way now, and they have it. Thiemann drives inside, then stops, gives it back outside. Boland now to Thiemann on the far side. A long 3 is no good. Jusac right there for the rebound, and then going to be stolen away by Schuster of the Main Streeters. A shot there, no good by the Main Streeters, but we're going to get a foul here, and an early foul on Carly Jusak, and that will send Sierra Corton to the line for 2. So not a great start here for Pine City. A wide open basket was made and off the tip-off, and then a early foul as we're 36 seconds in to the game. Both are good by Corton. So it's 4-0 lead here for Main Streeters. Up the court go the Dragons. That was Klepper who gives it to Bolin. Bolin now back to Klepper, now over to Thiemann. Thiemann now on the far side. Lottie for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound going to be raced for, and it should be Pine City ball. It will be. And knocked out of bounds by a member of Sauk Center. So the Dragons will hold on to it. So far, I haven't seen a ton of action around Jusak. She's definitely been guarded. They're going to guard the low post, though. They're going to put 2 players on the low post. As now Klepper gives it over to Jusak, now top of the key for Lottie for 3. That's going to be no good. Rebound still up for grabs. It's going to be taken by Brooke Bolin. Bolin on the near side to Thiemann. Thiemann tries to go inside. Instead, she gives it to Lottie, back outside Bolin with 10 seconds to shoot now. Thiemann goes inside. Thiemann. Bounce pass here to Jusak. A long 2 is off the side of the rim. No good. Rebounded there by Emily Peters. Main Streeters have it. Take it up the court, give it on the near side here to Reland. Reland drives inside, shot is up, no good, and Jusak going to come down with the rebound. Trying to break it out, gives it up to Klepper. Klepper back outside. Lottie is open for 3. That's going to come up short and rebounded by Victoria Jennison. Now, she is the tallest player on the court here this evening at 6'4", just over Jusak's 6'1". Yeah, she might be pushing 6'2", honestly. Jennison will back her way inside on Jusak and drop it in for 2. So it's 6-0 in favor of the Streeters. Back the other way, Bolin gives it off to Thiemann. Thiemann now back to Lottie on the far side corner for Bolin. Tiptoes on the sideline. Lottie drives inside, gives it back out to Klepper. Klepper now to Bolin. Bolin on the far side, drifts to the near side, gives it to Lottie. Lottie could have taken the long 3. Instead, she'll drive inside, back outside. Summer Thiemann, this one for 3. That's going to be well off the mark, and it will go back to Sauk Center. A timeout called here by Pine City. I was kind of wondering when the first one would come, and there it is. So unfortunately, Pine City going to have to use a timeout early, and not the way they wanted to start this one. 2.5 minutes into it, and Pine City trails 6-0 now. It's only 6 points, but when you take a look at the way those 6 points have come, and Pine City's shooting right now, they're just off. There is nothing working for them. The shots have been, and they haven't just missed, they have been well off the mark so far. So they need to just regroup here, get settled back down, and get themselves playing Pine City basketball again. When Pine City's off, it's hard. They seem to struggle to get on, but once they're on, good luck stopping them. So Sauk Center with a early 6-0 lead. I don't see any substitutions here for either squad, so all starting 5 back out there. Thiemann gets out. No, and it's stolen away by Mallory Klepper. That's a big one for the Dragons, and maybe that will be the spark they need. Klepper gets around one defender. Pass back outside on the far side to Bolin. Bolin. Oh, they're going to get her for a double dribble, I think? No. Yes. No. Maybe so. I don't know. No, a foul. Now we're going to go on Sierra Corton. Her first, team's first. The referee made a motion like it was double dribble, but it was a shove. So Dragons have it. Vivian Lottie thought about 3, then pulls it down, gives it to Bolin on the near side now for Summer Thiemann. Trying to go inside to Jusak. That one was going to be stolen away, but the Streeters had a hand on it and just couldn't hold on to it. And it rolls out of bounds. It will stay with the Dragons. That was they kind of forced that one inside to Jusak. She's being guarded by Victoria Jennison, the 6'4" athlete for the Streeters. And now Lottie will get the pass from Bolin for that 3, and finally the Dragons get on the board. Vivian Lottie. That's a big one there for the Dragons. They needed that. So they get their first points on the board from Vivian Lotti. Now they'll go inside. Victoria Jennison had it knocked away, nearly stolen away by the Dragons. Now Peters will get it back. She'll drive inside. It's going to be stolen away by Carly Jusak. Looking for the breakout pass. She's going to take it slowly, gives it to Bolin. Bolin going to line up for 3. That one's good! And the Dragons, with 2 shots, tie it up at 6. So we're tied at 6, and the Dragons said, hold on here a minute. We're not done yet, but Jennison will get this one inside and drop it in for 2. That one, Klepper almost got a hand on it, but she did a good job not getting her hand too far down to cause a foul. So a smart play there by Klepper. Lotti gets the pass from Klepper. Now Lotti left alone for 3 again. It's Vivian Lotti from outside. Make it 9-8. Like I said, when the Dragons are on, they're hard to stop, and the 3-ball working right now. A little bit of press here from the Dragons, but unfortunately that leaves Reland alone from 3. It's no good. Vivian Lotti grabs the rebound. Gives it to Bolin. Quickly up the court to Klepper. Klepper on the far side, going just inside to Lotti. Now to Bolin. Bolin looks for a screen from Klepper. She gets it. Going to look to drive inside, and that shot was blocked by Jennison. And that's going to be tough to get over. And unfortunately, Schuster will score. Klepper just didn't realize Schuster got around her defender, Thiemann. Otherwise, she would have been there and probably been able to draw a charge. Now Lotti feeling it for 3. That one's going to be no good. Jusak going to power herself in for the rebound. That one's no good. And the rebound going to be grabbed there by Jennison. Again, she is going to cause problems for this Pine City team. Again, 6'4". Pine City's only matchup close is Jusak and Klepper. Klepper's close. I don't think she quite reaches 6 foot, but Pine City, a nice spin move there, but it's going to be no good on the shot. And Jusak will get the rebound. Spin move doesn't work, and Pine City will get it back. Klepper over to Lotti, now to Thiemann. Thiemann fakes a 3. She's going to drive inside, bounce past to Klepper. Klepper for 3. They're going to get her for a travel call, and she looks to head coach Judd, and he says, yep, that was a travel. We just got to focus. So checking in for the Streeters is number 53, Jenna Riley. And then for the Dragons, it's going to be number 15, Taylor Haney. Streeters have it back. They'll give it off far side here to Schuster. Schuster gives it now to Riley for 3. That one's off the mark. And it will be knocked out of the hands of, number 51 also checks into the game. Elizabeth Hirikoff. Oh, geez. Inbound here to Riley. Shot is up, no good, but she was fouled and she'll go to the line and shoot 2 now. Taylor Haney will pick up the foul. Also in the game for the Streeters is 11, Kaylin Suflo. No good on the first one there from Jenna Riley. This one up and good. So she makes 1 of 2 to make it 11-9. Pine City gets the ball back. Klepper. Pass up the court. Now she gives it back to Bolin. Bolin bothered. She'll give it back to Jusak. Jusak, they do not have Jennison in the game, so now they're going to have to work on that favorable matchup. The pass goes into the back of one of these Sauk Center players. Shot is up, no good. Jusak with another rebound. Now they go to Klepper, to Thiemann. Thiemann on the far side looking. She gives it over to Bolin. Bolin, thought about 3. Now to Haney. Haney for 3. That's good! Taylor Haney for 3. 12-11, Pine City with the lead right back. They're going to get a foul here on Madeline Schuster. So, foul there on the Streeters, and it will give the ball right back to Pine City. Inbound here to Bolin. They had Jusak open on the near side, but they decided to give it to Haney instead, and now they're going to get Jusak for a foul. Yeah, she's She's getting a little frustrated inside. She's guarded well, and that's going to be a frustration foul on her. She's got to make sure to compose herself. That one was purely out of frustration. And that's understandable. She hasn't been able to get anything open, but in this type of game, if Jusak goes out, it's definitely not over by any means, but that's going to be a huge mismatch. So Pine City's going to need Jusak to make sure she keeps her emotions in check. This one no good. Herikoff gets the rebound, and then a three there, no good, but it's going to be rebounded by Sulflo by the Main Streeters, and now it's stolen away by Summer Thiemann. Thiemann is so good at turnovers, getting the steal, and now Jusak for three. That's going to be no good. Oh, it touched the pulley system, which was technically out of bounds, but Herikoff going to get the rebound, so missed that one, but that's okay. It doesn't, not a huge thing because, I mean, Main Streeters got it back anyways. Good passing here by the Main Streeters. Sulflo for three. It's going to be no good and falls in the hands of Herikoff on the rebound. Ooh, a far three. I don't know if she meant to attempt that one, but Corton, had it. Now she'll give it off in the far side corner for Schuster. She's going to get called for the travel. That'll be a turnover and back to the Dragons. Lottie will check back in for Klepper now. 12-11, Pine City with the lead. 10:50 to go here in the first half on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Their doctors are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care with a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. They'll also leave you with a smile and embrace forever. Beaver Meadow Garden Center, winter? Well, what winter? Since you're probably ready to get out into the garden, Beaver Meadow Garden Center will be opening this season, March 7th. Beaver Meadow Garden Center opening Thursday, March 7th. Pine City with the ball. It's Haney. She gives it off far side to Bolin. Bolin looks. She'll take it outside of the far side corner, gives it to Thiemann. Thiemann now trying to drive inside, trying to go inside to Haney, and it's going to be out of bounds. Pass just out of her reach, and it will go back to the Streeters. Jennison checks back in, so the mismatch not there anymore for the Dragons. Reeland will also check back in for the Streeters. Peters also in. So Jusak not on the board, or on the board. Not on the board yet is Jusak. They'll go inside to Jennison. Jennison trying to go over Jusak, and that's going to be no good. Jusak with the rebound. That's a matchup we're going to have to watch all game here, but Jusak and Jennison, I don't think either one of them has a clear advantage. I think it's pretty darn even. Thiemann drives, stops on a dime, then gives it to Haney. Haney guarded well, back to Thiemann. Thiemann thought about the extra long three, gives it on the far side corner to Boland. Boland back over to Lottie. Lottie to Thiemann. Thiemann, an extra long three is going to be well off the mark, and it will go back to the Streeters. So the Dragons give that one back. I like the shot option from Thiemann, but it was just off the mark. And the ball will go back to Sauk Center again. Pine City, after a slow start, has a 12-11 lead with 9:40 to go in this first half. Thiemann nearly got a foul, and a travel was missed, but shot is up, no good. Rebound going to be grabbed by Jusak. So it won't matter that the travel call was missed. Now Boland trying to get on the board. That one's a little bit long, and Jusak will come down with yet another rebound. Gives it to Thiemann. Now over to Boland. Boland stands. Top of the key, gives it to Lottie on the near side. Lottie looking. She finds a lane to drive inside. Back outside to Thiemann. Thiemann drives inside. Back outside, but she's fouled. And that'll be the third team foul for Sauk Center. And I think they got Reeland. Her first, team's third. 9:18 to go here in the first half. Here's the pitch, whether you're trying to make the team or take the team to the next level. Get into Here's the Pitch in North Branch. State-of-the-art batting cages for basketball and fast pitch softball. Find Here's the Pitch on Facebook or visit here'sthepitchmn.com. Rebound there by Jennison off the missed shot from Pine City. Now Sauk Center has it back. On the far side for Peters. Peters gives it off to Schuster. Schuster to Peters. Now on the near side for Corton for three. That's going to be off the mark, and Thiemann there for the rebound. Under 9 minutes to go now. Thiemann up the court. Quickly gives it off to Haney on the near side. Haney over to Jusak. Jusak looking to Boland now. Boland gives it to Thiemann. Thiemann wants to go inside, but Jusak is double teamed. Now Jusak gets on the perimeter. Gives it to Thiemann. Thiemann fakes the shot to Boland. Boland dribbles once. Long three is off the backboard and in. Boland for three. They get 15-11. Pine City with another three. They're getting that work in here, and they're going to have to because inside is guarded by an absolute unit in Jennison. And now the shot missed there by Sauk Center, rebounded by Jusak. Already double-digit rebounds for Jusak. And, oh, no, the pass for Jusak is going to just go through her legs, but she manages to pick it up before the over and back is called. Jusak at the top of the key. She looks for the screen from Boland, gives on the far side to Haney. Haney, top of the key for Boland. Boland looks, drives inside, goes underneath to Jusak. Jusak could have been foul there, but they didn't call it. Now Boland, a little floater off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Jennison. Streeters have it back. It's Corton with it. She gives it back outside to Reland. Reland drives inside. She finds a little lane to drive through. Shot is up, no good. Lottie mistimed the jump, but she's going to come up with the rebound anyways. Boland will take it up the court on the near side. With how quickly this Sauk Center team is getting back, I think if Pine City can get the ball to Jusak early on in the transition offense, I think they could get something going. Thiemann with a long two is going to be no good. Knocked out of bounds by a member of Pine City. I wasn't sure if it was Jusak or a member of the Streeters who got that one knocked out of bounds, but they're going to say it was Sauk Center. Pine City getting some words of encouragement from head coach Judd as the Streeters will get it inbounded here. Sulflo into the game. Thiemann nearly got the steal. She got a hand on it, but did a good job to not get too much of a hand on it because that would have been a foul. Then a two inside from Jennison to make it 15-13. Now coming back the other way, the Dragons. Boland with it, gives it off on the far side to Thiemann. Now inside to Lottie. Top of the key to Jusak. Jusak gives it to Klepper. Klepper on the far side. Give to Thiemann. Thiemann for three. Oh, just off the side of the rim, no good. It was there, but just long, and Sulflo will get the rebound for Sauk Center. Under 6.5 to go. Inside to Jennison. Jennison gets called for the travel, and she took too many steps before dribbling, and now we'll give the ball back here to Pine City. That's only the 5th turnover by Sauk Center. Pine City only has a few as well. Boland up the court. They're playing little man here now, and now Jusak will get the ball. She gives it to Klepper. Klepper looks, gives it far side to Lottie. Lottie for three. That's off the mark, and Jusak can't quite grab the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds by a member of Sauk Center, so we'll stay with Pine City. 6:08 to go here in the first half. Pine City leads 15-13 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with light force braces or Invisalign clear liners. That pass was forced, and I mean forced inside. It's stolen away by the Main Streeters, and it's unfortunate there. Just under 6 minutes to go, and an easy two for Emily Peters. No one near her. Somehow, the Dragons got tied up elsewhere, and that is an easy two. We're tied at 15. Klepper gets the ball from Boland, now to Lottie. Oh, Lottie could have had an open shot from the free throw line. A long two instead from Thiemann is no good, and Sulflo will get the rebound. Now all of a sudden Pine City's kind of fallen out of that rhythm, and it seems like Sauk Center has gotten that momentum back. Jennison will back her way inside and get it up over Jusak for two. And now a timeout here from Pine City. And I believe this will be the 60-second variety. And while that is, we'll take a commercial break here on WCMP.
Keep it clean at Maytag Laundry, with locations in North Branch, Pine City, Cambridge, and Mora. Whether you have rugs that need cleaning, quilts, or comforters, no job is too big for the machines at Maytag Laundry. Your items will look brand new. Whatever you need clean, the machines at Maytag Laundry are up for the task. So when you need to keep it clean, look to the big machines at Maytag Laundry in North Branch, Pine City, Cambridge, and Mora.
Aw, man. Hinckley Collision.
Hell no. My new car?
Hinckley Collision is the right decision. Fender benders, major accident damage, or hail damage. Hinckley Collision is the right decision. With 24/7 towing and fast, friendly, professional service, their collision department will get you back on the road in no time. With decades of experience dealing with insurance carriers, make the call today. 320-384-7002. 320-384-7002.
At Wellia Health, our goal is to help you live life well at every age and every stage. If you've been busy taking care of everything else but neglecting your own personal health, don't let another year go by without making yourself a priority. Get an annual checkup. Please schedule an appointment at Wellia Health today. Call us at 320-679-1313 or welliahealth.org.
Back here on WCMP, I'm hoping my worst nightmare just did not happen. I'm hoping that my board did not have that malfunction it just did. So, in case it did, I sincerely apologize. That is something that should not happen. I am hoping that it didn't. But in case it did, Pine City trails here at halftime in the Section 6 AA quarterfinals to Sauk Center, 23-20. I apologize if that did happen. Sincerely, that is not anything that should happen here in a game like this. So, again, if that did, I apologize. I'll give you a quick recap, and then we'll get some more words from our fine sponsors. Pine City had a lead. Unfortunately, Sauk Center came out, got some shots to fall, and took a lead. Pine City came back, hit a three, got it tied at 17. Then Pine City took a 20-17 lead. Sauk Center came back, tied it, and then got a 3-point right before the end of the half to make it 23-20. So that's kind of how the rest of the first half went. If, again, the worst mistake could have happened again, I apologize if that was the case. But that's your quick little recap here. We're going to get some more words from our fine sponsors. Then we'll come back, get a full recap of the first half here on WCMP.
More customers, more name recognition, more employees, more market share. If you'd like a little more for your business, it's time to start digital advertising. Did you know that the average person spends 4.5 hours per day on their smartphone? It's time for you to start reaching them. Streaming TV, SEO or SEM, display ads, and email marketing. If your business could use a little more, contact us now and we can help. info@q-mediagroup.com.
AOML. BRB. B4N. Period 02. BF. 143. AAK. 1 AM. Apostrophe S apostrophe.
These are two teenage girls texting each other, and we have no idea what they're saying either. Maybe the WCMP deals guy can translate.
This week, grab your tickets to the new Wrangler Stampede Rodeo. 3 options to choose from. BEG. Big Evil Grin.
No, I don't think that's what they were saying at all. But find these and other great deals at WCMPradio.com/deals. WCMPradio.com/deals. OMG. TTYL. Money sign, heart emoji.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit KettleRiverPizza.com to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ash Cove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
And here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch. The premier indoor batting cages in North Branch. Whether you're trying to make the team or take the team to the next level, Here's the Pitch has state-of-the-art pitching machines for both baseball and fast-pitch softball. $35 gets you cage time with your own pitcher. $40 gets you cage time using one of their top-tier pitching machines. Screens, plates, helmets, they've got the equipment, you provide the batter. Find Here's the Pitch on Facebook or visit here'sthepitchmn.com. here'sthepitchmn.com.
This can be the loneliest sound, and it's never the right time. Car in the ditch, you standing by the side of the road, Thank goodness Hinckley Towing is on the way. 24-hour service, experienced drivers, and state-of-the-art trucks. Put their number in your phone before you need it. Hinckley Towing, 320-385-4049. 320-385-4049.
When aches and pains are interfering with your daily life, Wellia Health wants to help. The sports medicine team at Wellia Health is here to help you get back to the things you love. Wellia Health has a highly skilled sports medicine team with a wide range of experiences. They are also experts in concussion management, a concern for young athletes and adults alike. No matter the injury, get back in the game with an appointment at Wellia Health. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or schedule an appointment through your MyChart account, welliahealth.org.
Get through some of our live reads here. Beaver Meadow Gardens. If your green thumb is starting to itch, Beaver Meadow Garden Center will be opening for the 2024 season March 7th. Come in for your seeds ideas and garden starter needs, and keep up to date this year by following Beaver Meadow on Facebook. That is March 7th. This upcoming Thursday, they're opening. Woo, I'm excited. Here's the Pitch in North Branch. The area's premier indoor batting cages offers individual batting lessons taught by current and former collegiate athletes. Touch them all this season by tuning up your swing at Here's the Pitch in North Branch. Here's thepitchmn.com to learn more. The tastiest way to our local area, the Restaurant Passport. Pick one up, collect stamps at the participating restaurants, and win gift certificates to those same places. A winner every day, and our grand prize winner will receive, get this, $500 in gift cards to those very places. So stay tuned to WCMP for info on that and WCMPradio.com. At the half here, leading the way for the Sauk Center Streeters, 8 points for Jennison, 5 for Schuster, 7 from Corton, 2 for Peters, and 1 for Riley. They lead in the rebound category with 26 total rebounds to Pine City's 22. Rebound-wise, leading the way for Pine City and everybody in the first half was Jusac with 12. On the other side, leading the way was Harrikoff for the Main Streeters, and then 6 for Soulflow. For Pine City, or free throw wise, I should talk about that maybe first. 4 of 6 from the free throw line for the Streeters, 0 for 1 for Pine City. Pine City was 6 of 25 from the 3-point shot in the first half, 7 of 36 from field goal range. So 24% from 3, 19% from field goal range. Sauk Center on the other side, 34% field goal shooting, 20% from the free. Both sides would like to be better, but for Pine City, that is definitely going to have to be one of the things that they work on here in the second half is shooting percentage. It's not been pretty, and they're going to have to find some better shots, some better shot selections. And I think for Pine City in this second half, I think one of the things that they're going to have to do is try and turn this ball over a little more. Now, they did turn the ball, get Sauk Center to turn it over 9 times. Pine City turned it over only 5, so they lead in that category. But for Pine City, just some of the things, it looked like the Dragons just kind of rushed some of their shots. It seemed like they got down the court, got an open shot, and just weren't confident in that shot they made. So I think for Pine City here in the second half, if they can get a little bit more confidence in their shooting, I think that will really help them going forward in this game because, again, this is one where Pine City is in it. They're only down by 3. They had a lead. They were down, ladies and gentlemen, 6-0. 6-0 to start this game. They came back and tied it at 6, took the lead, and it was them from there on until Sauk Center came back and tied it, and then they held the lead for a little while. Then Pine City came back and tied it at 17. Then they both went back and forth, and Sauk Center ended the half with a 3-point lead, 23-20. But, man, Pine City's right there. And if Pine City can hold on, if they can get some better shots, if they can get more confident in their shot selection and more confident in taking those shots, I think Pine City's easily got this victory. One thing we got to watch out for in this second half, Carly Jusac has 3 fouls. One was a certain frustration foul. That was unfortunate. But the other 2, the one was questionable on the block. I don't know. It was, it would have been, I don't know. It was one of those where it probably would have been questioned either way it went. But it was called a foul, but I as a Pine City graduate, I would have rather liked to have seen it not called. Obviously, that's where my bias leads. But for Pine City, if they can get more confident in their shot selections here in the second half, I think that will definitely provide a lot of confidence momentum going forward. They just need to be more confident in their shots, because if they can do that, they'll certainly, it'll be it won't take long for them to get back tied and then take the lead. Sauk Center, I don't think, is that much better than Pine City. Right now, one of the things that I noticed with Sauk Center is one of the biggest things is Pine City has allowed too many open players. Pine City has allowed, I think, I can recall 3 separate times where they allowed a wide open player right at the start of the game. Someone in the back, or technically in the front court, but the back court of the Dragons was left alone for an easy 2. And they did that about 2 more times here in that first half. So they're going to have to clamp down on defense. They're going to have to remember their assignments. One of the things they can't do is forget whose assignment is who and where. They're going to have to play more soundly on defense. And offensively, they're going to have to be more confident in their shots and passing too. They had a few passes that were really questionable that they kind of forced. So don't force any passes. And then Sauk Center, they'll give them credit. They did a good job being patient on offense, just doing a good job. Again, kind of controlling the boards. A quick 3 here from Jusak is going to be no good. Thiemann, though, is going to race for that rebound. She wanted that. That was all hustle there. She wanted it more. Klepper drives. She gives it off on the near side to Lottie for 3. That's well off the mark. And it's going to be rebounded here by Peters. I thought she was going to try for a one-on-one opportunity, but she instead will pull it down and give it off now to Corton. Corton trying to get her on Lottie, and now she gives it off to Peters for 3. That's going to be off the mark, and Jusak tips that rebound over to Boland, and Boland will pull it down. Quick pass up the court to Klepper from Boland, now inside to Lottie. Lottie guarded by Jennison. She decides, you know what, I'm going to get a better matchup. Gives it, back outside. Now Lottie, a short 2 is up and good. To make it 23-22. Corton takes up the court for Sauk Center. We're a minute into this second half. And inside to Jennison. Oh, no. Bernadette Klepper for a foul, but that was all ball. My goodness. That's a tough one. That's a one I respectfully disagree with, but she got all ball there. And Jennison gave her more of a body shot than Klepper did, so I think you got to let him play. If you're not going to call Jennison for an offensive foul, you got to let him play. Jennison, though, will drop in the first free throw to make it 24-22. That was her first free throw attempt, and now her second one's no good. Rebounded. Oh, no. Exactly what you can't have if you're Pine City. Corton gets the rebound. Back outside now to Reland. Inside to Jusak, and they're going to get... Ooh. Who is this going to be on? Because that's going to... Oh, they're going to hit Klepper, so they avoid disaster. If that was on Jusak, who was involved in that, that would have been her 4th, and geez, that would have spelled disaster. Inbound here, top of the key to Corton for 3, and that's off the mark. Rebound, Lottie. Yeah, they're going to get a... Oh! How is that not a... Oh, my goodness, they're going to get Lottie on the travel. She was bumped. It should have been a foul. Wow. A missed call there. That was a clear foul on the Streeters. That should be Pine City ball. Instead, a travel call. No, that's a bad one. Quick shot here from 2, no good, and Jusak going to pull in the rebound. Yeah. Well, we'll go. And again, we respect the referees. Again, I never say anything like that with disrespect. It's just, it's my opinion. It's never anything personal. It's just my opinion on what is going on. Now look at a foul call here on Sauk Center. They're going to get 21, Schuster. That's her second, team's first. 16-21 left in this second half. On that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, the team at Embrace believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation where it needs to be with a lifelong retention program at EmbraceMN.com. Shot is up and no good by Thiemann. Rebounded by Lottie and then blocked by Jennison. That's her second. So Lottie will get set to inbound. She looks to Klepper now. Klepper, a long 2 is no good. Did not get a thing. And that's, again, they've been short on a lot of these shots, and it just doesn't look like they're getting enough oomph. And then sometimes they're getting too much oomph on them, and it's like, oh, my goodness. I think they just got to find some confidence. They need to get some confidence back in this team, does the Dragons. And if they can, I think he'll be just fine. Shot is up, no good by Jennison. Rebounded there by Jusak. Boland up the court, gives it off to Lottie. Lottie slips, manages to dribble the ball, gives it to Thiemann. Now back to Boland. Boland looks, goes to Jusak. Jusak gives it on the far side. Lottie along 2. It's going to be off the mark. And a rebound there. Jump ball call. And the possession arrow favors Sauk Center. Nice job there by Lottie to try and at least grab the rebound, but unfortunately it's a jump ball. So the ball goes back to the Streeters. Inbound here, and Pine City trying to give a little bit of full court pressure. Thiemann nearly got a hand on it, but it gets up to Emily Peters. Now on the near side for Schuster. Probably another travel call that was missed there for Sauk Center. Now inside to Jennison, and Jusak, unfortunately had to let that one go. She got too much of a hand, and if she would have got a little bit more, it would have been a foul on her force, so she had to back off. And it is a basket by Jennison, 26-24. Pine City trails, or 26-22, I apologize. Meant they trail by 4. A little ahead of myself. Thiemann gives it off to Klepper, now on the near side. Lottie for 3. It's off the mark, and rebound there by Lottie. Inside, Jusak, and she drops it in for 2, plus the and 1. I think they're going to get Jennison. That's one of the players, if I'm Pine City, I'm trying to work on getting more fouls on. A couple substitutions here for the Streeters. As Jusak, now with her 4th point of the game, trying to make it 5 on the 3-point play opportunity. As I like to say, 3 points the old school way. This one's up and good. It rattles through. 26-25 is the score in favor of the Streeters. Now quickly up the court, Riley has it. She traveled. Oh, they're going to get a foul instead. Unreal. That's a travel there on Streeters. Again, they miss. That's a clear travel. They're going to say it's on Lottie, but she definitely traveled before Lottie got to her. Well, again, we just move on. Again, I'm not. I think people sometimes think I'm being personal with when I talk or give my opinion. It's not personal at all. It's just simply my opinion. And I might be wrong. I could very well be wrong. But that's how I see it. So nothing personal to the referees. Long 3 here by Thiemann, and it's well off the mark. That was one where, again, just a little too much on it. Up the court to Sulflo, and she has to pull it down because Thiemann was right there guarding her, and now Corton has it on the near side. Trying to get around Lottie. She gives it off far side for Riley. That's off the mark, and Lottie is going to grab the rebound. Gives it up to Jusak. Jusak trying to drive inside, backs it out to Lottie. Now over to Boland. Boland for 3. That's going to be long. And a rebound there by Schuster. For Pine City, I think they're going to have to start crashing the offensive glass. I mean, obviously you don't want Jusak to get her 4th foul, so I think that's part of the reason why they're not. But right now, it's all Main Streeters on the rebounds. And Pine City's going to have to figure out a way to get some more rebounds. This pass was tipped, but it finds its way to Schuster. Shot is no good. And catching a break are the Dragons, so Jusak will get the rebound. She'll give it over to Klepper. Klepper looking. Gives it back outside to Lottie. Lottie guarded well. Lottie now drives inside. She loses it, and Thiemann, that should stay with Pine City at will on the jump ball. Possession arrow favors the white and green. A defensive first half here between two teams who can score a bunch of points, but so far the defenses are the ones who are coming out here in this game. Taylor Haney checks into the game for Lottie. 13-10 to go. Pine City trails by 4, 29-25. Boland now to Haney. Haney for 3, just off the mark. Rebounded by Riley. And yeah, Pine City right now they're just part of the game plan right now is not for them to go and get rebounds on the offensive glass. They don't want to. I don't think they want to try and. I think they're just being careful with Jusak with 3 fouls, excuse me. They're going to go inside to Klepper. Shot is up, no good, and may have rushed that one a little bit. Probably should have found a different avenue. She was guarded well. Riley will get the rebound for the Streeters. Now over to Sulflo. Over to Riley, now on the near side for Heracloff for 2. 31-25. Pine City was the only team to call a timeout in that first half. They called 2, so they're left with 3, and it might be time for one here sooner rather than later. Thiemann gets the pass from Jusak now to Boland. And, Streeters are playing a little bit aggressive on defense. If I'm Pine City, I think I might try and draw some fouls here. Haney looks for 3, off the mark, rebounded by Riley for the Streeters once again. Pine City just can't find a shot to fall right now, and Corton looks, spin around shot, falls through. And that'll be it for a timeout. I was thinking it'd come soon. 33-25, Dragons trail by 8. They're going to have, a timeout called by Main Streeters. That's interesting. So it'll be a 60-second timeout. Beaver Meadow Garden Center, your local gardening MVP. They will open for the 2024 season on March 7th. Seeds, mulch, rock, and the experts will help you come up with this year's gardening game plan. Beaver Meadow Garden Center, I-35, just one exit south of Hinckley. Here's the pitch. Spring break is just around the corner, and so is the softball or baseball season. Make an appointment today at Here's the Pitch in North Branch. Bring your own pitcher and swing for just $35, or use one of their state-of-the-art pitching machines for just $40. Here's the Pitch in North Branch. Make your plate appearance today. The Minnesota Twins home opener. Will you have your furnace or AC on when baseball season starts? Well, either way, WCMP and Dale's Heating and Appliance are sending you to the Twins home opener at Target Field April 4th. Keep listening to WCMP for more details on that. Wish I could get in on that. I'd love to go to their home opener. Those are one of the few start of the season games that are just packed. I want to say they play the Rays too. I'm not real sure, but they play someone. I know that. Brace Orthodontics scoreboard shows the Dragons trailing by 8 with 3 locations, Pine City, Lynchburg, and Cambridge. Their doctors are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care and friendly and comfortable atmosphere. Find out more at embracemn.com. Trying to get through it quick because we are back to action, and Pine City will get set to inbound. They trail by 8. They're gonna have to find their rhythm soon, and Sauk Center called that timeout there because they want to take advantage of something up by 8. But for Pine City, that almost helps them more because that comes at the perfect time for them too. Jusak inside. Her shot is, I don't know if it was blocked or what, but I think it might have been. And if so, that would have been Hirkloff who got the block. And I think it was. And now we get a jump ball. Possession favors Sauk Center. Jusak tried to drive inside. She was double teamed. She tried to get that shot up. I don't know if it was blocked or if it just slid off her fingertips. I don't know, but either way, Sauk Center got a part of it. That ball knocked away by Carly Jusak. It's another clean block, and Pine City has it back. Thiemann trying to drive inside. Oh, stolen away, Riley. It was tipped by a member of the Streeters and stolen away by Riley. Driving inside, Corton. That one's knocked away by Lottie, but Riley gets it back for the Streeters. Sauk Center has it, and Corton has it. Top there, actually, at the St. John's University logo. Now we'll give it off to Riley. Now trying to go inside. That ball is knocked away and knocked out of bounds. They're going to say bye, Main Streeters. Klepper will check in for Thiemann. And right now it just seems like the energy is nowhere to be found for Pine City. They need a spark somewhere. They need that spark. (33-25). Lottie left alone for 3. It's off the side of the rim, but it bounces back to her. Boland will have it now. Boland being bothered. Oh, she was shoved. They got to call that. Pass here. I don't know if they tried to get it to Gray or what, but well off the mark, and Emily Peters going to get a steal. Another turnover here by Pine City. A 3 here from Riley. That's good. 36-25. And if the Pine City's going to have to get things going. There's 10 minutes left now. They got to find what they need right now is just a shot to fall. They just need to find a shot to fall, and oh my goodness, a foul here on Pine City. And nobody on the bench agrees, and I'd have to agree with them. I don't think that was anything. Judd kind of beside himself right now. He doesn't know what to do. Again, Pine City right now, what they need, they just need a shot to fall. They just need a basket. That's what they need. They just need a basket to fall right now. It doesn't have to be a three. It can be a free throw. It doesn't matter. They just need to get some points back on the board. If they can do that, I think they'll start to regain some confidence and start to maybe pull back into this one. Streeters have it back. It's Herkloff. She gives it out to Corton. Corton driving. Shot is up, and of course it falls. I mean, everything's just falling for the Streeters right now. Jusak has it top of the key. Now, they're going to double her, and if she can drive inside and draw some of that double team or even that three girls her way, I think that'll be huge, and the shot is up. Jennison going to get the rebound. So here come the Streeters. They'll slow things down. A defensive battle here between these two teams. Pine City trails by 13, though. And they're going to have to turn things around quickly here because Sauk Center, I mean, everything, they've got everything falling right now. Pass on the far side now for Herkloff. Herkloff will travel. There we go. Turnover by the Streeters. Timeout called here by Pine City. It'll be their third. They'll be left with two. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a quick commercial break. You're listening to Girls Section Basketball on WCMP.
A jewelry store. Nada.
Then it's a thrift store?
Nada. A pawn shop. Nada. Another Man's Treasure is not a lot of things. What it is a place to find gently used power tools, hand tools, tires, fishing and hunting gear, motocross gear, and a ton of other cool stuff. Stop by and sell your gently used items, or buy something at a fraction of the price of buying it new. Another Man's Treasure in Becker, Princeton, East Bethel, Rice Lake, Wisconsin, or North Branch. Or visit Another Man's Treasure on Facebook and see what came in today.
Hi, this is Sarah from Burnett Dairy Cooperative. Do you know about our propane customer referral program? It's simple and rewarding. Refer a qualified new Burnett Dairy propane customer and you'll receive a $100 credit to your account. Terms and conditions apply. Call 715-689-1032 for details and follow our Burnett Dairy General Store Facebook page. Share the warmth with Burnett Dairy, your trusted propane partner.
Back here on WCMP 106.5 FM, AM 1350, WCMPradio.com with audio only. Dragons trail by 13 here, under 9 minutes to go. If the Dragons are going to get back in this one, they're going to have to turn a switch. It is going to have to be soon, too. Turn a switch. Flip a switch. Like, jeepers cripes. Klepper gets the pass from Bolin now to Jusak. Jusak double team, but a three is good. And that is what the Dragons needed. They needed a big shot. Now down by 10. And now a foul here on the Streeters. Well, the Streeters have been getting away, and I mean getting away with shoves. And they finally got the foul on Corton. I mean, she has been getting away with shoving to Pine City defenders, and they'll finally get her for it. So now Pine City will get it inbound. And the shot is up by Lottie, no good. Gets her own rebound, drops it back in for two. That's big. A little bit of full court press here by Pine City. 38-30, Pine City trails. Here comes Sauk Center Corton. Gets around her defender Bolin. Hands it off Jennison. Shot is up, no good. She's fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot two. And she's been good from the free throw line, so 23. They're going to get Lottie for her third. Team's fifth. 38-30. Jennison again at the line to shoot two. First one is up and good. Of course it is. I mean, when you got things going your way, sometimes that's just kind of how it goes. She got the first one to roll in, and it's not that a lot of these shots have been pretty by the Streeters. A lot of them have not looked pretty at all, but they just are falling right now. The Pine City down by 10 now with under 8:15 to go. Klepper on the far side, now to Thiemann, top of the key. One of the big things that Pine City has not been able to get rolling here in this second half have been the three-point shots. Jusak had that pass go between her legs. She gets it back to Klepper. Klepper gives it back to Jusak, now over to Bolin. Bolin, she gives it inside, and Jusak getting through traffic, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot two. That is what Pine City needs to do, and they need to get Jennison. They need to kind of force Jennison to get some fouls because that'll open up a matchup problem for the Streeters. Oh, instead they get, what? They got Reland for that one. I don't know about that. Well, Jusak at the line for 2 nonetheless. 7:56 to go on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. First one's up and good by Jusak. Your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. Find out more at EmbraceMN.com. 31 and now 32. So 40-32. Pine City trails by 8. To Sauk Center. Thiemann providing pressure on Corton. And Thiemann trying to get that steal. Corton will pass it back to Schuster. Ooh, Schuster did a good job to avoid the double dribble. And shot is no good. Jennison with the rebound, and yep, it drops in for 2. I mean, they're just getting everything to fall right now, ladies and gentlemen. And again, these shots are not coming pretty for the Streeters. Some of these are they don't look good, but they're just falling. And sometimes that's the way momentum works. May not be pretty, but you're just getting them to fall. Thiemann thought about an extra long 3. She'll give it back to Jusak. Now on the far side for Lati from 3. That's going to be no good, and rebounded by Jennison. They wanted Jusak on a foul. That was not even close to a foul. Jeez. Corton driving, and Thiemann gets knocked down, and Corton will drop it in for 2. And 44-32 now. Under 7 minutes to go. And Pine City's offense is going to have to start working a little bit quicker now. Thiemann will get off a 3. That's going to be short. Oh, and it bounces through the legs of Lati. Talk about 1 in 100 chance. That was it. I mean, it took the perfect angled bounce between her legs. Schuster with it. Gives it off near side to Riley for 3. And that's finally no good. Bolin will get the rebound for Pine City. 44-32. Under 6.5 to go now. Thiemann on the far side. Oh, bad pass, but somehow it reaches Klepper. Pine City's got to be, I think, a little bit smarter with their passing. I know it's like crunch time, but going to have to get a few more smarter passes. Shot is up, no good. Jusak with the rebound. Over to Thiemann now on the far side. That's Jusak now to Lati. And Jusak, oh, an awkward shot, no good. Rebounded by Jennison. She kind of had no choice there but to put up a shot, and unfortunately it missed. So now Corton with it for the Streeters. Shot is up and good. I mean, it just when everything's going your way, it's hard to get things back, and that's the case right now for Pine City. They have nothing going their way. Judd talking with the referee saying, how can we get some calls to go our way here? Seems like everything's gone Sauk Center's way. And again, they're obviously the referees aren't biased by any stretch of the imagination. That's not even close to what I'm saying. But it is frustrating when it does seem like, man, everything, every call, every shot is just going one way and you can't get one. So, but here in the second half, Pine City in that first half got 6-7 threes to drop. 7. And they have only got 1 here in the second half, and it's been Jusak. So that's been a clear my throat a little bit so I sound a little bit better for you. That's been the big issue here is, unfortunately for Pine City, just nothing. They really can't even find an open shot to fall right now. They just give Sauk Center credit. They've been really good on defense. And another, and Judd up from his seat, obviously unhappy, and I mean, you gotta be kidding. At some point, you gotta let him play, my goodness. That is really unfortunate for Pine City. Another foul there, it's gonna be their team's 6th. As Corton has it, she gives it off now to Sulflo. Now inside, shot is up, no good. Thiemann with the rebound. Yeah, Judd, I mean, after that foul was called, or phantom foul if you I'm kidding, of course. He got up from his chair, and he was not pleased, and he shouldn't have been. Jusak somehow wasn't called for the player on her wasn't called for a foul. She had to punch that one out to her teammate. And now Klepper for three. Oh, it was on the mark, and it's no good. And Jennison going to get the rebound. No foul call on that one. That was a foul earlier on Pine City, but they didn't get it there on Sauk Center. Yeah, that's unfortunate. 46-32. A three here is good by Corton. Yeah, of course. Well, everything falling for Sauk Center right now, and unfortunately that shot missed by Pine City. Jennison with the rebound. But Pine City not out of it yet. It's 49-32, but this one knocked away by Carly Jusak. And now if you're Pine City, it would be really easy to hang your head right now. Under 4.5 to go, you're down by 17, but comebacks have been made, and they need one right here. If you're Pine City, you cannot hang your head right now. You have to get back. This offense has to start going. Another block there by Jusak. And fast break opportunity here for Thiemann, and she gets it to go. Her first points of the evening. Makes it 49-34. Timeout called by Sauk Center before that 5-second inbound violation goes off. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll get a quick sponsor.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer. That signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Back here on WCP, I do want to say something. I do appreciate the referees, because if it's not for these referees being here, we don't get to play this game. If they are not here for this game, we simply don't have a quarterfinal game to play. I know I've been on them a lot, and I know it seems like I'm picking on them. That's not what I'm doing. It's just what I'm calling what I'm seeing, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I want to sincerely thank the referees who are here at this game, because seriously, if they're not here, we're not playing a game. So I do appreciate the referees for being here. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate the referees being here, and for us to have a game to be playing, for me to call a game as well. So I appreciate the referees here. Although I don't agree with some of the calls they've had, that's okay. It's not their job to agree with every call that I think. That's not their job. It's their job to call the game. So while, again, it does seem like I'm picking on them, I promise you, I assure you, I am not. I'm just calling it the way I see it. And unfortunately, it just hasn't, in my opinion, gone the Dragons' way. That's just what it is. Oh, my goodness. Can you give me a break? I mean, it's a long two from Schuster that had no business going in, but it wound up bouncing about 50,000 times and falling in. A shot no good by Pine City, rebounded by Schuster. At some point, you just got to laugh, because, I mean, Sauk Center is getting just everything to fall their way. And it's not really funny per se, but it's just, I mean, how? Everything, and I mean everything. Pass inside to Jennison. It is going to be a foul there on Jusak. She kind of had no option. It'll be her fourth. And with 3:21 to go, got to lay it all out on the line now if you're Pine City. 7th team foul on Pine City. It'll be 2 shots for Jennison. And Jennison good on the first. 52-34. And not out of reach yet, but starting to get there if you're Pine City. But you still got 3:20 to go, so still plenty of time. And that one good as well by Jennison, so give her 2 more. Make it 53-34. So 19-point difference, and Pine City, they'd have to go on an incredible run, but they can certainly do it. Oh, Jusak shot no good. Rebounded by Jennison. That's kind of the second half it's been. It's been a tale of really 2 halves for Pine City, and unfortunately this second half has just been anything but kind to them. Block shot there by Jusak. It'll be taken by Lati. I think that's now 5 blocks for Jusak. Thiemann drives baseline, gives it off to Klepper. Klepper drops it in for 2. And Pine City still putting up that fight, 53-36. And 2:40 to go. Double team, but they get it to Riley. Riley off now on the far side for Sulflo, and that's good. 56-36, and that might be the dagger, unfortunately. 3 there by Pine City. That'll be Vivian Lottie. Make it 56-39. Full court pressure by Pine City. It's a 17-point lead. A turnover there by Sauk Center. And Pine City's still fighting, still battling, still putting on that pressure. They get the turnover there, down by 17 now. This would be quite the comeback for Pine City. And I believe 2:05 to go. It's going to have to be almost all threes exclusively here for Pine City. Bowling over to Thiemann, and Thiemann off the mark. Lottie, how is that not called a foul? My goodness. And Klepper will get the rebound off the Lottie missed shot, and Klepper will go to line and shoot 2. My goodness, it was a foul on Lottie. They unfortunately missed, and they're going to get Riley for the foul. But again, that's just the way I see it. And I, of course, am a little bit biased, being from Pine City, graduating from Pine City, so of course I'm a little biased. Shot is up, and no good by Klepper. And good on that one. So Klepper's 1 of 2 there from the free throw line. And Sauk Center has it back. It's Corton driving inside. Yep, gets it to fall. So 58-40, and under a minute 45 to go. This a 3 here from Boland, and love to see the fight still left here for Pine City. But unfortunately, the season will come to an end. Oh, they called it a 2. Come on. Come on. Give them the 3. That's a 2, and Thiemann on the other end will get a steal. Give them the 3. It's highly unlikely Pine City's going to get back in this one. A 3 there from Lottie's no good. Corton with the rebound, and yeah, that'll pretty much do it in this one, ladies and gentlemen. So unfortunately for Pine City, tale of 2 halves is what it'll be, and Pine City will have their season come to an end in the section quarterfinals. It'll be a career to remember for Jusac, Thiemann, and for Belsheim, even though sadly she did not get to finish. 3 here by Peters. And timeout call by Pine City, and no doubt to honor Carly Jusac, Summer Thiemann, Emma Belsheim. An embrace there between Judd and Thiemann, and now Thiemann and Lottie, and Jusac and Judd, and Jusac and Lottie. Man, what a tough one here for Pine City. 35 seconds to go. Dragons are gonna fall. A heartbreak here for Pine City. They were a lot better than what the scoreboard is going to show at the end of the game. And this will be a learning experience for the players who will be coming back. Give us a chance to talk about them. You see all of them, well, never mind, you don't see them out there on the court, but I can name them. Brooke Boland, Taylor Haney, Paige Gray, Mallory Klepper, Vivian Lottie will all be back next year. A lot of them will be seniors, but it will be a lot coming back. Foul here by Sauk Center, so Pine City will get to inbound. Shot clock, game clock, separated by about maybe half a second. Boland for 3 is no good. Rebound there by number 23 of Sauk Center. They don't really need to take a shot here, so I wouldn't imagine they would. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully they don't feel the need to take a shot. 3, 2, and that will do it. We'll give Klepper the steal because she got it. So 61-42 is our final. An absolutely heartbreaking loss here for Pine City. Again, a game in which they are definitely much better than what this score shows. Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Pine City falls 61-42. Embrace Orthodontics will all the insurance heavy lifting for you. If you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget at embracemn.com. Might be a little bit of a somber moment, so I don't think we'll have a player of the game. I don't think we'll have an interview afterwards, so we're going to get a word from our fine sponsors, and we'll talk about this game and what's to come here next year for the Dragons with their team, and, of course, give a ton of credit and talk about these seniors. So back after word from our fine sponsors here on WCMP.
Exhale slowly, letting any tension leave your body. Breathe in deeply as you stretch every fiber of your soul.
This woman's gonna kill me. I know, and she's so boring.
Now, lift your back.
I'd rather have the WCMP deals guy leading this class. Oh, yeah.
This week, snag a 30-minute massage at Pine City Family Chiropractic for only $45. Breathe.
WCMPradio.com/deals. Slowly now. WCMPradio.com/deals. Now, breathe.
Coach Judd, first of all, thanks so much for joining me. And first,
Stan's Equipment in Pine City carries a full line of power equipment to help you with your workload, no matter the season. They offer a wide variety of truck equipment, power equipment, tractor equipment, lakeshore equipment, smart equipment, and Louisiana grills. So much to see and look at only at Stan's Equipment. They even offer pre-owned inventory and reliable service and parts department for all your power equipment. Come check out their inventory, new and used, or have them service your equipment. Stan's Equipment, your local power equipment dealer, Pine City.
Hinkley Towing.
Hi, I'm on the side of the highway with a flat. Can you help me?
On the way.
Hinkley Towing?
Yep. How can we help?
We just had an accident and don't know where to bring the vehicle.
No sweat. We'll come out now and bring you back to our collision center.
Hinkley Towing. Experienced drivers, state-of-the-art trucks, and 24/7 service. For Hinkley Towing, call 320-385-4049 anytime. Hinkley Towing, 320-385-4049 anytime.
Promoting good health in children is the best way to ensure they'll enjoy good health as adults. Don't skip out on your children's wellness appointments. Call Wellia Health today at 320-679-1313 to set up a Well Child visit. Our friendly family medicine providers love to support young families by helping your children stay healthy, active, and feeling their very best. WelliaHealth.org.
K&K Concrete is a proud supporter of the Pine City basketball team. K&K Concrete is locally owned and operated and has 20 years of experience working in the Pine City area. K&K Concrete specializes in foundations, driveways, decorative concrete, and more. They give expert services for both residential and commercial jobs. To schedule your project or for more information, contact them today at 320-629-6341. K&K Concrete would like to say good luck and go Dragons.
Arrowhead Transit plays a pivotal role in bolstering the communities it serves. By providing accessible and reliable transportation, they ensure essential travel for work, education, and healthcare. Arrowhead Transit is customer-centric, continuously evolving to meet the needs of the community with initiatives like community outreach programs, job fairs, and educational workshops, and more. Arrowhead Transit is more than just a transportation service. It is a vital part of the communities it supports. Your connection, your community. Arrowhead Transit. Your ride.
back here on WCMP, a somber post game as Pine City falls to Sauk Center, 61-42 on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Team at Embrace believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. Team at Embrace wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. Find out more at embracemn.com. So, Pine City falls here to the Sauk Center Main Streeters, 61-42. And it will be a somber couple days for these young ladies. A fun sports season it was for Pine City. Man, what a fun year it was for them. And I was, once again, blessed. Just so blessed to be a part of it. I'm so blessed each and every year, whether it's fall, winter, spring, to be a part of these teams, our local teams, and for them to welcome me to their teams and everything. It's really a blessing, and I couldn't thank them enough. But this one ends with Pine City falling 61-42, leading the way for Pine City. Points-wise was Vivian Latti with 13, and you had 10 for Carly Jusak. 9 from Brooke Boland, 6 from Mallory Klepper, 3 for Taylor Haney, and 2 for Summer Thiemann. Rebound-wise, no doubt it was Jusak with 16, 10 for Lottie, 6 from Boland, and then they had 3 from Klepper and Thiemann. They had 4 blocks come from Carly Jusak. They had 6 steals in the game. And then from the free throw line, they were 4 of 6 total. They were 1 of 1, in that first half, then 3 of 4 in the second half. Their shooting percentage was difficult. The first half, from field goal range, they were 19%. From the 3, they were 24%. The second half, it didn't get any better. From the field goal range, it did 22%, but from the 3, it got a little bit worse at 14%. For the game, they were 19% shooting from 3 and 20% from field goal range. And when you have numbers like that, it's tough because for Sauk Center, they were 43% from field goal range and 46% from three-point range. So for this team, Pine City, it's an unfortunate end to what was an absolutely crazy fun season. I can't say enough how fun it was to watch these girls in action, and unfortunately it comes to an end a little bit earlier than we would have liked. We're going to do an extended post-game just so we can talk about the Pine City season, the girls, the seniors, and next year's young ladies who will be playing and starting for this squad. So we're going to take another commercial break, and when we come back, we'll talk about the seniors and what the seniors were and their careers as Dragons. Of course, Beaver Meadow, if your green thumb is starting to itch, Beaver Meadow Garden Center will be opening its 2024 season March 7th. Come in for your seeds, ideas, and garden starter needs, and keep up to date this year by following Beaver Meadow on Facebook. Here's the Pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages. Offers individual batting lessons taught by current or former collegiate athletes. Touch them all this season by tuning up your swing. That is at Here's the Pitch in North Branch, here'sthepitchmn.com. And, of course, don't forget to get your restaurant passport. Better grab one from our 20 participating local restaurants because it's your chance to win free food. Details at wcmpradio.com. It is the tastiest way to tour our local area. The restaurant passport, you can pick one up, collect stamps at participating restaurants, and win gift certificates to those same places. A winner every day, and our grand prize winner will win $500 in gift cards, if I could speak. All right, back after a word from our fine sponsors.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance today at townandcountry-ins.com or stop in our offices in Finlayson, Hinckley, and Mora.
And here's the pitch.
Here's the Pitch, the premier indoor batting cages in North Branch. Whether you're trying to make the team or take the team to the next level, Here's the Pitch has state-of-the-art pitching machines for both baseball and fast-pitch softball. If your batter needs some individual instruction, Here's the Pitch has lessons with current and former collegiate instructors. Make the right call today. They've got the equipment, you provide the batter. Find Here's the Pitch on Facebook or visit here'sthepitchmn.com. here'sthepitchmn.com.
Keep it clean at Maytag Laundry, with locations in North Branch, Pine City, Cambridge, and Mora. Whether you have rugs that need cleaning, quilts, or comforters, no job is too big for the machines at Maytag Laundry. Your items will look brand new. Whatever you need clean, the machines at Maytag Laundry are up for the task. So when you need to keep it clean, look to the big machines at Maytag Laundry in North Branch, Pine City, Cambridge, and Mora.
Aw, man. Hinckley Collision.
Hell no. My new car?
Hinckley Collision is the right decision. Fender benders, major accident damage, or hail damage. Hinckley Collision is the right decision. With 24/7 towing and fast, friendly, professional service, their collision department will get you back on the road in no time. With decades of experience dealing with insurance carriers, make the call today. 320-384-7002. 320-384-7002.
At Wellia Health, our goal is to help you live life well at every age and every stage. If you've been busy taking care of everything else but neglecting your own personal health, Don't let another year go by without making yourself a priority. Get an annual checkup. Please schedule an appointment at Wellia Health today. Call us at 320-679-1313 or welliahealth.org.
More customers, more name recognition, more employees, more market share. If you'd like a little more for your business, it's time to start digital advertising. Did you know that the average person spends 4.5 hours per day on their smartphone? It's time for you to start reaching them. Streaming TV, SEO or SEM, display ads, and email marketing. If your business could use a little more, contact us now and we can help. info@q-mediagroup.com.
AOML. BRB. B4N. Period O2. BF. 143. AAK. 1 AM. Apostrophe S apostrophe.
These are two teenage girls texting each other, and we have no idea what they're saying either. Maybe the WCMP deals guy can translate.
This week, grab your tickets to the new Wrangler Stampede Rodeo. 3 options to choose from. BEG. Big Evil Grin.
No, I don't think that's what they were saying at all. But find these and other great deals at WCMPradio.com/deals. WCMPradio.com/deals. OMG. TTYL. Money sign, heart emoji.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit KettleRiverPizza.com to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today.
Back here on WCMP. A tough end of the season for Pine City, but taking a look at these seniors, 3 of them, Emma Belsheim, sadly just didn't get to finish this year. It was such a tough way for her season to end. It ended earlier in the season. Sadly, she didn't get to play that many games before. It had to end again with another knee injury, so man, I feel so bad for her because I watched her play. She got to come off the bench and play, and she really provided another 3-point shooter, just that veteran presence, but unfortunately she couldn't finish the season, and it's so unfortunate. I feel so terrible for her. I feel, oh my goodness, that hits you right in the heart. I mean, if that doesn't pull on your heartstrings, I don't know what would, but an unfortunate end to her season. And then for Summer Thiemann and Carly Jusak, what a run it was. A fun year for both of them. Summer Thiemann really came alive as an all-around player this year. She really took off. I mean, she has grown each and every year she's been in the varsity program, but this year, man, she really stepped it up to another level, and it was so fun to watch. Defensively, she really turned it up about 10 notches. Defensively this year. It was so fun to watch her play defense. And then offensively, man, was she a treat to watch offensively. It was just a awesome year for Summer Thiemann. Watching her, she shot 22% from 3 and 35% from the floor. So a ton of fun to watch her this year and the rest of this team. But unfortunately, that is it. Emma Belsheim, 70% from the free throw line and 21% from the floor. So, unfortunately, just a tough way to end the season for Pine City. But looking at some of the young ladies that will be back, we'll do that when we come back. We got some ads to take care of. We'll hear some words from our fine sponsors, and then we'll come back and wrap things up here on WCMP. Again, the final, Pine City falls to Sauk Center, 61-42.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ask Cove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
And here's the pitch.
Here's the Pitch, the premier indoor batting cages in North Branch. Whether you're trying to make the team or state-of-the-art pitching machines for both baseball and fast-pitch softball. $35 gets you cage time with your own pitcher. $40 gets you cage time using one of their top-tier pitching machines. Screens, plates, helmets, they've got the equipment, you provide the batter. Find Here's the Pitch on Facebook or visit here'sthepitchmn.com. here'sthepitchmn.com.
This can be the loneliest sound, and it's never the right time. Car in the ditch, you standing by the side of the road. Thank goodness Hinckley Towing is on the way. 24-hour service, experienced drivers, and state-of-the-art trucks. Put their number in your phone before you need it. Hinckley Towing, 320-385-4049. 320-385-4049.
When aches and pains are interfering with your daily life, Wellia Health wants to help. The sports medicine team at Wellia Health is here to help you get back to the things you love. Wellia Health has a highly skilled sports medicine team with a wide range of experiences. They are also experts in concussion management, a concern for young athletes and adults alike. No matter the injury, get back in the game with an appointment at Wellia Health. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or schedule an appointment through your MyChart account. WelliaHealth.org.
A jewelry store.
Nada.
Then it's a thrift store?
Nada. A pawn shop. Nada. Another Man's Treasure is not a lot of things. What it is a place to find gently used power tools, hand tools, tires, fishing and hunting gear, motocross gear, and a ton of other cool stuff. Stop by and sell your gently used items, or buy something at a fraction of the price of buying it new. Another Man's Treasure in Becker, Princeton, East Bethel, Rice Lake, Wisconsin, or North Branch. Or visit Another Man's Treasure on Facebook and see what came in today.
Hi, this is Sarah from Burnett Dairy Cooperative. Do you know about our propane customer referral program? It's simple and rewarding. Refer a qualified new Burnett Dairy propane customer and you'll receive a $100 credit to your account. Terms and conditions apply. Call 715-689-1032 for details and follow our Burnett Dairy General Store Facebook page. Share the warmth with Burnett Dairy, your trusted propane partner.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer, that signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on-site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Exhale slowly, letting any tension leave your body. Breathe in deeply as you stretch every fiber of your soul.
This woman's gonna kill me.
I know, and she's so boring.
Now, lift your back.
I'd rather have the WCMP deals guy leading this class.
Oh, yeah.
This week, snag a 30-minute massage at Pine City Family Chiropractic for only $45. Free.
WCMPradio.com/deals. Slowly now. WCMPradio.com/deals. Now, breathe.
Back here on WCMP, your local gardening MVP, Beaver Meadow Garden Center will open for the 2024 season March 7th. Seeds, mulch, rock, and the experts will help you come up with this year's gardening game plan. Beaver Meadow Garden Center, I-35, just one exit south of Hinckley. Also, spring break is just around the corner, as so is the softball and baseball season. Make an appointment today at Here's the Pitch in North Branch. Bring your own pitcher and swing for just $35 or use one of their state-of-the-art pitching machines for just $40. Here's the Pitch in North Branch. Make your plate appearance today. Also, the Twins home opener is coming up, and will you have your furnace or even AC on when the baseball season starts? Well, either way, us at WCMP and Dale's Heating and Appliance are sending you to the Twins home opener at Target Field, April 4th. Keep listening to WCMP for more details. Again, the Dragons fall here at St. John's University at Sexton Arena to the Sauk Center Main Streeters, 61-42. An unfortunate end for them. But looking at what's coming up here next year for them, returning is Rachel Brown, Mallory Klepper, Piper Metling, Paige Gray, Brooke Boland, Taylor Haney, Vivian Lottie, and Brooke Reiser. They are all coming back next year for this Pine City squad. And although they may not have a a tall young lady like Carly Jusak, they will bring back a ton of experience, and I'm excited to watch next year's team. I'm excited to see what comes out of next year's team because they are still going to be an extremely talented team next year. Mallory Klepper, I think, is going to be the player who steps into the shoes of Carly Jusak. I think that'll be who steps in her shoes. Piper Metling's done a great job. Unfortunately, her season ended early with a knee injury, but they're hoping she'll be back next year. And she provided a lot outside, and they're hoping she brings that back. She'll be a senior, Mallory Klepper a junior. For Paige Gray, didn't get to see her a ton, but when she came in, she was just in the right spots at all the right times. So I think if you're Pine City, you're hoping for much the same in her to take that next step. Brooke Boland, probably going to be the vocal leader for that team next year. She is a very passionate player, always has a lot to say, and always good things to say as well. So I think for Brooke Boland, she might be that vocal leader the Pine City Dragons need next year. Taylor Haney, she really improved in her game from the beginning to the end of the season. I'm excited to see what she brings. Vivian Lotte, you talk about a player who improved mightily. There's one for you. She had a good outside shot as well. And then Brecken Reiser. A lot of these players I didn't get to see too much of, unfortunately, but again, hopefully we'll get to see more and learn a bunch next year from them as they start play next winter. And no offense, but I'm hoping next year winter doesn't come soon. I don't like snow. I don't like the cold. I'm hoping that it comes eventually, but just not quickly, because I want summer to last long, because it was not a hot summer last year. But so that's going to wrap it up here from St. John's University in Sexton Arena in Collegeville, Minnesota. The Pine City Dragons fall to Sauk Center 61-42. And again, congrats to Carly Jusak, Emma Belshine, and Summer Thiemann, the seniors for Pine City. I think I said Belshine. It's Belsheim for Pine City. The three seniors, we wish them nothing but the best of luck on their next adventure. Of course, if you're listening to this game on our YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube page. That way, when we go live, you'll be notified anytime we go live with a local sporting event. All you have to do is click that red subscribe button, and then you'll be notified anytime we go live with a local sporting event. You'll get that notification. Just click on it. It will take you right to the live video or audio on our YouTube page. Also, thank all of our fine sponsors for sponsoring this and every other broadcast that we do. Appreciate them. If it weren't for them, we wouldn't be able to be out here, of course. Thanks to you for tuning in. If you don't tune in, well, I don't have a job to do, so I appreciate you all tuning in. Seriously, I really do appreciate every single person who tunes into these games. I know you're listening to hear your daughter, your son, whatever it may be, play, but I appreciate you tuning in. Again, remember to stay tuned to our morning shows on 95.5 FM KBK with Rock and Robin Riley at 7:30 and 8:30, then over on 100.9 FM with Josh Ramirez on at 7:45 and 8:45. For your local sports, we'll talk this game, all of our other local games in the area, as well as regional and national sports. Then don't forget to stay tuned to our websites at WCMPradio.com and KBEK.com for local game recaps from games we're at, and your links to games that we'll be calling. All you'll have to do is go to WCMPradio.com, go to sports, click on the broadcast schedule, and that will show you the links for the games we have this week. Of course, that is subject to change, so stay tuned to that. Also, stay tuned to our socials on Facebook at WCMP Radio and KBEK. Then our Twitter at WCMP Radio for all things local sports, LOI signings, broken records, coaches being hired, coaches resigning, coaches retiring, records being broken. I know I mentioned that. College, just all things local sports. We will keep you up to date with all of that on our socials and our websites. So again, for Pine City, the season comes to an end a lot earlier than they would have hoped as they fall to the Main Streeters 61-42. Congrats to them on a phenomenal season, 18-10 at the end of it. And congrats again to the careers of Emma Belsheim, Carly Jusak, and Summer Thiemann. So that'll do it here for Pine City. Thanks all for tuning in. Congrats to Pine City girls on a fantastic year, and good luck to Jusak, Belsheim, and Thiemann in their next endeavors. For WCMP, I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman. Have a great rest of your night and a great rest of your weekend.